In a historic move, the Delhi University has now announced that there will be an entrance test. In fact, the UGC has said that this would be there for every central university. I have got the students from commerce stream who are currently in class 12th, and they are going to be appearing in this examination. I will be speaking to them to know what they feel about this decision of UGC and Delhi University. Thank you very much for taking out time, all of you. How do you feel this new move of Delhi University and the UGC in particular to announce an entrance test for admission in DU?
It's quite shocking for us because the main thing that is disheartening and disappointing us right now is that there is no percentage for class 12th. We have just got our results before 2 days, and we are not clear that we have to prepare for term 2 because the things that are coming in the entrance test is different from our domain thing. Definitely domain questions would be asked, but the things will be asked on logical reasoning and linguistic things, so it is going to be very tough and the time is very limited.
She is confused. You are also confused?
In a bad way or a good way, I don't know, but it is confusion because having no percentage towards our 12th boards is a good thing in a bad way for both, because if you have a really good percentage, if you're scoring like 100%, it's not really good for you because you have to study again for another test. But if you're scoring like 80% or 70%, 50%, then it's really good for you because you have a new fresh start towards an exam and you can get into top colleges of DU, like a fresh dream that you want.
Okay. But the idea that the DU Vice Chancellor says is that there are many state boards who are very lenient on the student, and then there is no level playing field, and that's why entrance tests provides a level playing field. How do you feel that it actually provides you a level playing field?
Yes, I think it is fair towards that because in a lot of states, we don't know how CBSE is checking or if there's lenient checking in some, stricter checking in some. So it provides us a boundary line that we can start from here again. And, each and every person is on the same, has the same flag in hand that, yes, we have to go forward from here and this is our point. We know that our 12% are not being counted, but again, this provides us a platform where we can start again for everything.
Okay. You don't know still as to what has to be done in the next 3 months or so. When earlier you had that idea that you'll get a good percentage and you can get into the college. As a student, what are you feeling right now?
The percentage that I got 2 days back is now useless completely. Okay. And the rank would be the only thing which would be making the difference. And now the only thing we need is guidance. And there is no resource material from which we can refer to, and we need guidance. So if the school provides it, well and good. Otherwise, we'll refer to the tuition centers or the coaching centers. Okay.
So has there been any calls being made from the tuition centers as such to approach them in order to get a fair idea as to what is going to happen in DU?
Yes, there are a couple of private institutions which have actually approached many students. Like I've spoken to my friends as well. So yeah, they say that they have a fair idea. They know what the syllabus is and how things will go about, and they have a better idea. They'll provide you better guidance than what actually school could give you, because school mainly focuses on subjective type studies, and this is going to be more towards vocational and how the general knowledge and other factors are going to affect you when you're going to get into a university, because university studies are quite different from what you study in school.
So you think it is a fair mean in order to allow the student to give the examination then go into the university?
I believe, yeah, it probably gives you a fair standing. Everybody is at the equal leveling, like everybody has that sort of it is going to cause a lot of competitiveness, but it somehow has a lot of cons as well, because we are going to have conflict of interests. Like, do we study for the board exams? Because at the end of the day, you don't know whether that might hold weightage or not. So that is one major thing.
One of the idea which in the council when it was being opposed, it was that it would lead to more and more students going to tuitions. So have these tuition agencies and all these private institutions approached you guys also in order to come, because you are from commerce stream and that also sees a very high percentile for getting into the college. So are you being approached from the college side or any private institute side?
Yeah, a lot of private institutes and also coaching centers are claiming that they know better about how this is going to be, and they have experts into these aptitude lesson, like logical reasoning. They have experts in which could help us better further. But in total, I don't really know, and I don't really think that it would help us that much that they claim to be, because I think it's all in for the money, because they're just kids are in 12th and their parents would get any money to get them into good colleges and things like that.
Okay, but the level playing field is something that has been advocated largely. Do you agree with that idea?
Yes, definitely. I think it is providing that thing that we are going to start from something new. So people who are not getting good percentages, it is going to be like a very positive thing for them.
And it is not just going to be class 12th marks, and that is a very important aspect, because earlier it was just class 12th marks. It is not just going to be that. And that is also a positive. Do you think so?
I don't think, because see, schooling has been going on from 14 years and we've been pushing ourselves that we have 12th boards and we have to achieve something in that, and now all of that has been useless. Like he said that our term 1 exams, we don't know what to do with the score. Like if I get 90% suppose, then what am I supposed to do with it? If I get a 99%, then what is my achievement out of it? If I'm not getting a good college, and if the 50% is getting the same admission as I am, I mean, it is fair for him, but is it fair for me because I scored well in both?
So one exam does it all. If you fail, you don't do better, then everything that you have prepared for is not going to fructify actually.
Exactly, yes. There is nothing, because, see, entrance exams is testing our general aptitude. That is also important for all of us. It has to start from somewhere. On a longer term, it is good for the nation. But if we see as in the short term, the 12th today, we don't know what is to be done. So if we see that the government is doing a good job or not educationally, it is, yes, very good for the nation. Because entrance exams, it's testing our general aptitudes, not only our domain knowledge and linguistic also. So in a way, it's developing us, but then aaj hamara disadvantage hai.
So there is definitely a sense of paranoia that is there in these students. Of course it would be, because for the first time the DU is seeing an entrance test. But how will these time span out? It remains to be seen. But for now, the students are definitely having that sense of perplexion as to how they will be appearing this examination.